Quite a number of years ago, when I was in high school, I took part in an activity of our church. Most every Tuesday night, there were about 30 of us who would meet for a simple meal, and then we would go do that thing that all Episcopalians dread, other than prayer book revisions. We would go out 2 by 2 because that was in the Bible, right? And Jesus sent out everyone 2 by 2. And so a number of us would go out and we would visit newcomers and say, "Welcome to our church. Any questions we can answer?" On one particular night, I happened to go with our minister, what we call the minister of music, the director of music, our organist and choir master. And as we were making our way to the first house, he happened to have a song on the radio. I can't tell you what the song was, but I began to sing. To which Larry turned and said, "Stop it. You can't sing." So, like many of you, what I did naturally is I started humming. And he turned to me and said, "Would you stop that? You can't even hum on tune." I respect Larry, a very dear friend at the time, a very good man. And so while I could not compare my voice prowess with him, I had a much larger and greater athletic prowess than Larry. Larry was half my size. And so when we would play 5-on-5 pickup basketball at the church gym, I made it my point to back Larry down to the block. I won't say I used a cheap shot, but I used my shoulders and forearms quite a bit. So beware when the organist and choir master makes a comment about singing. Sing to the Lord a new song. Sing to the Lord, all the whole earth. That's what we hear in our psalm this morning. And Sunday by Sunday, our choir does a wonderful job of leading us, not singing it for us, but leading us in singing a new song. Now, I know some of you like to sing. I've heard many of you sing, and despite what Larry said to me that night many years ago, I continue to sing, and if you're like me, you sing in the car when nobody else is around. Sing to the Lord a new song. We hear beautiful songs from the Psalm, the Psaltery. It is the most ancient songbook for us. The Psalms are actually a book of songs. They are prayers which are meant to be sung to God. Very honest psalms. If you think about it, think about some of the psalms you've read throughout your life, and they are very honest expressions of how we feel. Most of the psalms are people clenching their fist and waving it toward God and saying, "How could you? How dare you?" Or in the words of from U2, from Psalm 40, "God, how long? How long will you wait to answer my prayer?" While many of us do like to sing, I suspect that there are occasions where we come to church, we come to places like this, we come to St. Andrew's, and quite frankly, we just don't feel like singing. Maybe someone in our family, maybe a friend is ill. Maybe we are ill. Maybe someone we love has died. Maybe a relationship we have is slowly going to a relationship we had. And all of those times in our life of conflict and uncertainty, we really don't feel like singing at all. Maybe sometimes we come to church each and every Sunday just because it's what we do every Sunday morning, and we sit here and it's sort of like, Sing to the Lord a new song. Really? Sing? But that's what we do and are invited to do each and every time we come together in this church. We come to offer our song to God, even when that song could be a song of frustration, it could be a song of anger, it could be a song of uncertainty. Whatever that song is, it is what we come and offer to God. And not only do we bring our song into this place, but according to the psalmist, we're asked to ascribe to the Lord the honor due to his name, to come in here and sing praises to God, and to bring offerings, to come into this place and bring offerings. And so when you support our stewardship drive, when you pledge to our budget, you in some way are supporting a whole bunch of people, not only in Fairfax County, but in other parts of the world, where you do your part to help other people sing a new song. People out there who are desperate for a new song, better than the song they sang yesterday. When you support, when you bring your offerings, when you pledge to St. Andrew's, you are helping people sing a new song. Despite what Larry told me those many years ago, I continue to sing. And one of the favorite bands that I listen to, again, you've heard of them perhaps, U2. They are well known not only because of their music, but some of them are avowedly, unashamedly Christians, and they make that part of who they are. And one of their songs is called 40. 40. It's based on Psalm 40. And part of that song, 40, also comes from Psalm 96. And so out of all due respect to Larry, and out of more respect to Bono, I will sing a new song. I will sing a new song. As we come together here each and every Sunday, as we pray for those that we love, as we try to figure out what is going on in our life, I will sing a new song. I will sing a new song. This morning, may that be so.